Hi everyone, Dee here. So I had started recording and I was painting and disaster struck. It happens a lot in our lives. If I could do bloopers, I would show it to you, but I'm not going to be doing bloopers. I will just trash it. It takes up space on my memory of my laptop. So let me show you what happened. So we had gone to Beach over the weekend and I bought these, right? I had been eyeing these for a very long time, but since I'm an acrylic artist, I stayed away from watercolors. I really didn't want to spend too much money. And this time around, I just decided that I was getting bored with acrylics and I wanted to try something new. You guys know that I've been doing gouache, so I started wanting to do more layering, more watercolors, be more present in my art. And I did the swatching of these colors. They're tiny ones. Okay, I won't call them tiny, but they're small. They're not medium sized, they're small. And a little pigment goes a long way here. A little pigment goes a long way. And I decided to take my inspiration from an Indian artist. Her name was Meena Kumari. She's no longer with us. She hasn't been with us for a very long time. And one of my favorite artists, her movie Pakiza is beautiful, where she's a courtesan in medieval times. No, I would say not medieval time. No, now I'm remembering there was a train whistle in the movie. So yeah, during the time when we were under the British rule, and she was a courtesan and a nawab. One of the rulers used to come and visit her. Uh, she was beautiful. She was all decked in Indian fineries, and she did dances and whatever. So anyway, when I first saw the movie, I just fell in love with her. I was like, oh my God, epitome of Indian beauty. And anyway, so I wanted to paint her and I started doing it. I had hit the record button and my eraser, it landed in my color palette. I didn't realize. And as I was painting, the color squished across the face right here. And that was that. And I was trying to save it. I couldn't save it. And I didn't have a tantrum. I just stopped recording. So I have to do it all over again. So let's get to it. I don't have a choice. I will probably put acrylic gouache on that page tomorrow and paint something else on it. I mean, if I was doing acrylics, if I was painting acrylics and that happened, I would have just layered it. But this is about glazing. You put one layer and then you move on to another layer. You can't save it. If you do something wrong with watercolors, you either live with the mistake or you start anew. So I'm going to start anew. Oh, I really feel like kicking my ass. Okay, let's move on to removing my face. Which one do I remove? This one, yeah. I think I'm done, guys. She's quite nice to look at. She does look a little different from Meena Kumari, but one can see the familiar, the resemblance. I was going to say familiarity. One can see the resemblance. Uh, I just have to wait for this to dry a little more and then put that down on the eyes. I could go on working more. I just need my acrylic pen that I can't find, as usual. But I think she's done, and let me show you. Meena Kumari. That's Meena Kumari, right? And that's my girl. Yeah, I mean, there is some familiarity there. There is some resemblance there. But the goal was just to check these colors out. Initially, I wasn't sure. I was wondering what I was doing because I've used Nicolazo yellow in acrylics, and it's been easier to manage with that than with watercolors. But like I said, watercolors is mainly about glazing. You have to keep glazing, you have to wait for it to dry, and then you put the next layer and then the next layer. It's a game of patience. Whereas with acrylics, you just have to be fast. You have to be really fast with acrylics. Before it dries, you have to blend. Whereas with watercolors, you have to take a little step back, you have to relax, you have to be mindful. There are spaces that I would make it different, but I'm doing it for the first time with watercolors. With these watercolors, that's what I meant. I generally use Naples yellow or ochre, but yeah, I think this is quite nice. My God, that one was such a mess. I don't know what happened there. Live and learn and start again. I mean, that goes with life, right? As well, if something is not working out, nothing stops you from starting afresh. Same goes with that. Not working out, don't throw a tantrum, just put it aside, start with something else. So I did it, and I'm quite happy about it. I think so. This would be good for today. Oh, I'm so close to the computer. Yeah, and these are the watercolors, right? And that's the brand by Golden. Yeah, she's done the high chroma. I haven't done the high chroma. I could have. I tried, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't achieve it. And this round, maybe in the next round, I'll be able to achieve it. But I'm quite happy with it. And yeah, you're not supposed to make the same thing that another artist has done. That's copying, right? But these colors work, and I'm going to put them back in the box so I don't mix them up and then forget. So until today is Tuesday. So until tomorrow or Thursday, I'm not sure. I'm starting on Mesopotamia. Until then, I'll be seeing you guys. Thank you for watching and being patient with me. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot for the algorithm. I'm just doing and I'm just parting. And I'm hoping you're with me on this journey. Thank you again. See you soon. Bye.